WWE Backlash is in the books from Tampa, Florida. What did you think? Did Jacob Fatu nearly beating Roman Reigns? Yes, Roman just barely getting out of Florida with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. What did you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, let us know in the comments below. This is Sportskeeda Wrestling. I'm Kevin Kellum. Let me know what you thought of the show in the comments. I'll be down there as well. Roman Reigns, yeah, just survived Jacob Fatu. We'll get into all that. Plus the news with John Cena. Did a women's legend in WWE have her final match? How did fans feel about Danhausen? Were they a fanhausen? Yeah, let's go there. Roman Reigns survived Jacob Fatu. That is the best way of describing this very strong main event. Not great, but good. Yeah, not better than CM Punk versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, but this was still something very, very cool. Now, the reported main event for this Backlash show weeks ago, months ago, was supposed to be a follow-up of WrestleMania, a follow-up of Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, which would have been something that involves the celebrities they were with at that show. Yeah, Jelly Roll tag teaming with Cody Rhodes to take on Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. Well, Pat McAfee pulled the plug on that one, reportedly, and we got this match, which I can tell you was probably a better option. This was a really, really well-performed match. It really played on the idea that Jacob Fatu is an unstoppable monster, and Roman threw everything at him, and it took a turnbuckle being exposed to beat him and just survive him. That's all this felt like. And the aftermatch brutal beatdown where the Usos did not come out and save Roman, because Roman said, don't come out and save me. And I like that. I don't think they can do that again. I don't think you can do Roman Reigns needs other people to win matches again. You did that. That was Bloodline before. If you're going to do Bloodline again and continue it on with all this family drama, you need to have compelling, different, wild endings. I thought this wasn't wild, but it was certainly compelling because you had me believing. They had a lot of fans believing. Now, you may say, oh, I never thought he was going to, I never thought Jacob was going to beat him. But they had fans in that arena believing it. He got very, very close many, many times. But predictability is not a bad thing in professional wrestling. We knew there would be some way that Roman would get out of Florida with the title. Would it be a dominating win, or would it be this, a very surprising just survival of Jacob? And that's what they sold this as. Jacob didn't win the match, but he won the night. And Roman put him over big. Roman just got out of the match. That's what it felt like. And are we going to get a rematch at Clash in Italy? I would think so. And Roman's kind of coming off really desperate in this entire scenario right now, saying on the post show, this is why we never should have let Jacob in this company. You don't belong here, Jacob. There is no order with you, Jacob. There's no order. You're supposed to listen to what I say. He adds, this is your last night here. Roman kind of comes off like, hey, I told you not to challenge me for a title and try and beat me for it. And by the way, how dare you use the Tongan Death Grip, because, that's in our family and no one's supposed to use that move on us. We're only supposed to use that move on, even Wade Barrett brought that up in commentary. Like, oh, you shouldn't have this move. And, well, then you shouldn't be doing spears and Superman punches. I think we're getting another match. Are we getting it at Clash at Italy? Are we getting it at SummerSlam? I think that's something worth noting here. Are we getting this in Saudi Arabia? I know there's some reports that Roman will not be a part of the next big Saudi Arabia show. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, but thumbs up on this main event. Other big stories coming out of this huge show in Florida for WWE. John Cena's John Cena Classic announcement. It'll be NXT talent versus, current day talent of Raw and SmackDown, and the winner of a prize voted by fans will be the John Cena Classic Championship. Even the winners and the losers will be all validated. Whoever's on the show can win this kind of like fan favorite award. It's an interesting idea. I wouldn't call it as groundbreaking maybe as it was teased to be, but I'll let it be what it is. And then if it's good, I'll say it's good. I think a lot of people are already crapping on it before it happens. It's too much. Something that fans were excited about was the mystery tag team partner of Danhausen, yes, in the comedy match, and it was sold as comedy, and it was perfected as comedy, and you got El Torito from AAA, returning to WWE to play the Minihausen at his side, who came out of a cloning machine, who was followed by other little people that joined the match to take on The Miz and Kit Wilson. Yes, at Danhausen's side. Danhausen won. Danhausen is still very over. This is a lot of fans cheering in the arena and a lot of people crapping out on the internet. I enjoyed it. I thought it was ridiculous and outlandish and fun and very well performed, and they got more time than I expected. And the right team won in Danhausen and Minihausen. Fun wrestling stuff, goofy, ridiculous stuff. That's what they're going for, and fans responded to it. That's why they did it. Asuka and Iyo Sky, I thought, had maybe the best match on the show next to the main event. And did we see the end of Asuka in WWE? A lot of people are asking that. After the big releases, some people were saying, like, who are these other vetted veterans that we love that are going to be maybe ushered out of the company with all these different changes in WWE, and people kind of labeled that on Asuka, and then you have this emotional farewell after her and Iyo Sky beat the crap out of each other and tease all these different things. I loved the finish. I love the way this match felt. I love the storyline, the senpai, the student, the teacher, and now the teacher has to learn from the students. This was missing Kairi Sane, who was released by WWE, and this whole wave of stuff. I enjoyed this. I thought this was a good match, but I really, really hope this isn't the end of Asuka in WWE. What did you think of Backlash? Thumbs up show, thumbs down show? Let us know what you think of it. Where is this going with Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns? I'm hooked. I want to see where it's going to go.